Good morning and welcome to Super Blast Pressure Washing's Friday full class, okay? The first job is going to be a pool cage, so, I'll do some instruction on that. You've seen them get done, but the second job is a full wash, so from the time you pull up to the job, you're already starting to think about how you're going to lay it out, just from the street, so you know where your water is going to get hooked up and how you're going to lay the job out when you get started. All right, so that'll be a class for today. Downstream injection is the way we clean, and it's the most efficient way. And another thing, image means a lot. I mean, when I pull up, the customer sees this. They look out the window, they go, wow, look at that guy, and they feel comfortable right away. And then you have to be able to talk to the customer, make them feel comfortable. If they have questions, you answer them. And you just try to make them feel good about what you're going to do. Downstreaming is a form of soft washing. I don't know where that term came from. I really don't care for it. Soft wash. Let's do some pressure washing, all right? All right, let's get after it. We'll see you at the job. Leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, all right, guys? I appreciate it. All right, here we are at job number one. It's a long ways to that cage. We got 200 feet of line reeled out, plenty of line. Got 150 feet, just a little bit short, probably about 125 feet to the water spigot. No big deal. All right, I want to go over a couple of things with you here this morning. Okay, we have our filter, and after about 4 or 5 months, the barb always breaks off, okay? So it's always important to have parts to repair everything with, okay? So let's go ahead and go over what we need to have on board for any repairs you might run into. We'll be right back. Okay, let's have a look. Of course, I have a bag of these. There's my part number, so I can call Granger. I only got a couple left, so I'm going to order some more of these. 1/2 inch with a 1/4 inch barb. For my homemade filter, this is a sprinkler head tee with a threaded 1/2 inch. Put a piece of PVC in between here. Put your caps on, drill you some holes in the top, drill you some in the bottom. Just one thing to remember, if you're going to make this kind of filter, don't ever rinse it off while it's down on the road, because sand and debris is going to get in there, and that'll just mess up your injector. That's for sure. Okay, now I have parts for that. Here's all my seals, tools, J-rods, tips, stuff like that. Mini Mondu tips, regular tips. I also have a new set of wheels for the Mini Mondu. A lot of injector bodies on hand, fittings of all types. Same with up here. Any kind of fitting. I got a torch there for heating stuff up. And if you run into a spigot that's got a tough thing, you can take your torch to it, heat it up. A lot of times that'll loosen it up for you. Just remember that trick. Now this one here, got extra ball valves and stuff like that in here. All kinds of goodies in here. 1/2 inch and regular 3/8. I also keep a couple ball valves on my unloaders, so water doesn't drip out all over the place in the garage when we get home to storage. All right, just remember, have your supplies with you on hand so you can make these kind of repairs. All right, never get caught with your pants down in the field. All right, we'll see you in the pool cage. Let's get after it. Okay, now we're all fixed. The hose is run over there. See it going into the tank? That's where I dropped that filter down in there. We got our injector. Got it hooked up to our unloader. We got our storage reel completely empty with 200 feet. Plug into there and you are ready to go to work. Now all you need is your gun with your J-rod tips to control the soap from on and off. Let's go over these tips real quick. This J-rod will cost you $40. These are your soap tips. This turns the soap on. All the way from that pool cage. This turns it off. All the way from that pool cage. Are you getting this? 2560 VJet 0060 long range soap tip. These turn it on, these turn it off. These are your rinse tips. 4015 wide rinse, 0015 wash jet tip for just about anything you can imagine. All right, I'm Super Blast. Let's go clean this pool cage. All right, let's have a look. Dirty behind there. Got debris, algae growing. You can see it on these bars. Pretty dirty. Floor's dirty. So we're gonna go ahead and get after it. All right. Regular customer. He said just to go around all the furniture. He didn't want to move anything. So we'll just kick it around, get it cleaned up for the guy. All right. Let's get after it. All right, let's have a look. You can already see the place is looking splendid. I haven't even done anything yet. All I do is SH. See this green stuff here that was there? That's gonna come off really easy. Letting it dwell all the way down there. Place will look brand new when we get done. I'm gonna go have a little sip. But look at that trunk right there, how it came back to life. The chairs always come back to life. That little container over there gets black algae all over it. Let me see if it's still on the back side here. Yeah. It's a little dull. We'll hit that one real quick before we go get our cup of coffee. We'll be back for, what is it called? The satisfying rinse. We'll see you in a minute. Let's get after it.
I was young, come sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help some sunny day. Take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. And be a simple kind of man. Oh, be something you love and understand. Baby, be a...
All right, that's how you do it. Pool cage, furniture, windows, everything back here. Containers. Everything's ready to go for the summer, all right? I think this is like my 9th or 10th visit here. Regular customers are very good to have. Do a good job, and that's what happens. All right? Let's get after it. Okay, one thing that you'll appreciate when you're my age, I'm 68 in November. Check this baby out. How would you like to hand reel this bitch in? Okay, when you set your rig up, put one of these babies on there. You screw your hose on there, just like down there. When you're done reeling this in, you plug right in. Everything looks professional. Look at this half-inch one. Goes right on there, right? Everything looks uniform. Even on the soft wash. Check it out. We even got one here. Look at that special filter. You know, customize yourself. Make things easier for yourself. Think strategically when you're building your rig and form it to how you work, you know. Customize your rig to your working habits, all right? All right, I'm Dr. Super Blast. We'll see you at the full wash. Full class on job layout, how to get after it. Hopefully it's a dirty one. Look at these hands. Let's get after it. All right, here we are, job number 2. Okay, what I did was pull up. Saw the water connection right there, okay? And the pool cage is right there. To the left, you can see it when you pull up. So the strategic way to go, line up here, start the job right here, SH all the way around to the pool cage over there, rinse all the way back, get the hose on this side of the driveway, get this driveway cleaned up, get everything rinsed off, post-treated. This driveway is going to require a little bit of turbo tip. Those look like soft weeds, so we might not have to use it. There's only a couple. There's enough to go ahead and break the turbo nozzle out. We'll see what happens after it gets surface cleaned. A lot of times it'll take care of it with the ball valve. All right, we just got blackness going on. Do you see that up there in the soffit? How it's dark colored up there? It shouldn't be that way. We'll get it cleaned up. Same with here. See how the gutter? See how that gutter's black? It's not going to be after we get done, okay? And we have some mold growing on the front of the house here. See that? All right, down the side here, up on the drip edge, you see that up there, black? And we'll come around here, black up there. Let's look at the cage. We'll come all the way around here. And we'll spray some SH along the cage because it does have some discoloring going on here, okay? Then we come around the back. We'll see what the back of it looks like. So we are gonna come through, get all this done. We've been here many times before. I think they might have skipped last year for some reason or another. But there's only a little bit of algae because of the, look at that. That's pretty interesting. Anyway, we're going to start right there and we're going to break out the drone. So be looking for that thing. Follow me around the yard here. We're going to do it in the front here because it's wide open and we're not going to get tangled up anywhere. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it, shall we? All right, let's check this drone out. We're going to have it do some tracking. There's the little monster right there, DJI Mini Pro 4. Here's the controller. Let's go ahead. It says aircraft enhanced warning. That's okay. Sure, I acknowledge that. Okay, we're not going to be doing anything crazy, so we're going to go ahead and do it. So what we do is pull both of these together. Now our drone
takeoff
is ready to go.
Home point updated.
There he is. Okay, let's bring it down a little bit. I'll show you how this works. What I want to do is put this drone low enough so it follows me around. So I want to put this controller in the van. I want to see. All right, we're in a restricted area. The airport's too close by. They won't let me fly the drone. Okay. We'll turn down to 3/4 speed. It's all you need. No sense in wearing out the gear and having too much force when you're washing somebody's house. You really don't need it. Running it at 3/4 speed is not going to hurt the machine either. Been doing it for quite some time now, going into 2 years, so everything runs great. All right, going to start SHing it there, get the driveway SH'd, get after this. Matter of fact, we're not going to pre-treat the driveway this time, just up by the front of the house. We pre-treated and post-treated last time. We're going to mini mondo it, rinse it off, get the weeds out, and post-treat it. That'll be good. All right, let's get after it.
Forget some the rich man's gold. All that you need is in your soul, and you can do this. Oh, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied.
Alright, let's have a look. Well, we'll go look at that in a minute. Remember that drip edge up there? It was all black and dirty. Look at it now. Cage is all brightened up. Gonna take the pump up and go along the bottom here. Do that at the end of the job. That'll clean that right up. Okay, look at that black that was up there. I don't see any black. It's all nice and white now. Everything came out nice. Remember how black it was up there? Looks brand new soffit now, baby. All right, now we're going to get this hose on this side of the driveway. Then we're going to go ahead and get after the mini mondoing. We'll be back to show you how to get rid of this black stuff off this side. Then we'll go on the pool cage. I think you've seen enough driveways for 1 week, don't you? I think so. All right, let's get after it. All right, there you have it. Driveway's all done. Everything's looking good. Okay, usually I include the driveway in the house package. I'm going to start doing it like I did here. I raised the price because basically I'm giving too good of a deal. I mean, when you do the house for this much and you include the driveway and the sidewalk, when your minimum charge for a small 2-car driveway is $100, well, what are you doing? They're doing the house for free, or are you doing the driveway for free? So we'll meet halfway. I added enough money to it. Everybody's going to be happy. And if you're not, there's a $99 guy, but I think a lot of those guys are gone. I was talking to a guy today. He said that when I couldn't get to him last year, and he just went ahead and waited, he said the guy came out $350, had another estimate for $250, $300. I do those little cages for $150, and I do a better job than most anybody does. At least I try to. I take pride in what I do. So anybody can do a good job. You just have to want to. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it.
All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Oh, be some.
Okay, I don't know about you. This is a regular customer. It's like my 7th time out here. I just sprayed that real quick, but it looked like that down there. I don't know about you, but I have a conscience. I mean, if I go home, I'm gonna go. I'll be sitting there on the couch tonight thinking about this mold that was on this fence. That I could have made somebody very, very happy by just doing a simple little downstream cleanup. Look at that. By the time I come back, that'll be all gone, huh? Some might take a little much. Okay. An extra dollar too. That's what's stuck out. Would you just look at that? Did that take very long at all? I mean, that looks brand new. You know how far that's going to go with the customer? She'll tell all her friends. Guarantee it. We'll let that stuff dwell there at the bottom there. We'll just rinse it off when we're done. It's able to get the side of the house back in the house here. Now we're going to go in the cage and knock that baby out. And we're going to feel good about ourselves because we did a good deed. I'm sure if she looks out that window, she goes, oh boy, that fence. You know, people are on budgets. They can't afford everything. So I just raised my price. There you go. She got her money's worth. All right. Let's get after the satisfying rinse right here. Then we're going in the pool cage, baby. Let's get after it. Happy Friday.
You love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son? If you can. Baby, be a simple man. Oh, be something you love and understand. Simple kind of man. Oh, be a simple kind of man.
All right, let's have a look at the final product, folks. Look at that painted floor. Beautiful. Cage is all new. Back of the house is all new. Everything looks back to normal again. All right, regular customers. Now look at this fence out here. A lot of guys wouldn't do that. And there's still a little bit on the bottom there, so we'll go ahead and hit that before we leave. And that'll be a wrap for this job. Whole house has been rinsed all the way down. Look at them windows all shining. Drip edge is all clean again. Everything looks great. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing. Have a great weekend. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of today's lesson, layout, downstreaming. Let me know if it helped you out. All right, get after it.